Today I'm going to be trying a challenge, or more of a test you should say. We're going to see if Ozark Trail lures are actually good. If you're unfamiliar with Ozark Trail lures, they are a private label brand owned by Walmart. So they're essentially just Walmart lures, and they are significantly cheaper than your average lure. All these lures right here costed me a total of $25. I have 10 lures, so that comes out to about an average of $2.50 per lure, which is pretty dang cheap when it comes to fishing supplies. If you're a subscriber and you're watching, I like to do a lot of catch and cooks, and today we're not going to be doing a catch and cook. However, I did pick up some interesting things at the camping store. We got these at Bass Pro Shops. We have chicken gumbo, and I have strawberry granola with milk. These are dehydrated meals. They were on sale, so I thought I'd give them a shot, and we're going to be eating them probably for lunch or midway through the video or towards the end. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to be trying these at some point in the video and doing a review on them. Now this is also cool. This is part of the packaging. On all the packages of these lures, you can lift this up, and it tells you a little bit about the bait, how far it dives, how it should look, how to tie it, the lure specifications. So that's pretty dang cool for a lure that only costed me, I think this one was around the $2 range. I'll put it up right here. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm excited. This will be the first lure I try. Personally, I think it looks pretty good. It's first cast. The Ozark Trail lure. I'm gonna be honest with you, this rattle trap feels like a good quality lure. It feels good. Got a little ant tunnel right here. You can see them traveling on through. Never really seen one of these exposed like that. Also from New York, so I'm not really too familiar when it comes to fire ants. But these guys are already smelling me out is what it looks like, so I'm gonna back away now. Here's the next lure that is going on. It is called the Hammer Hog, and I already gave it a smell, but it smells incredible. I don't think I've ever used a plastic that has smelt this good. It has a nice sweet licorice smell to it. And same thing with Ozark Trail, I give them props. They literally tell you how to set it up, and I did the Texas rig. That's exactly what I did. I got a bullet weight on top, and it's quite large. I would say this is about 6-7 inches. Well, the Hunker Hog is not doing us any well. So we're gonna throw this crank. I wanted to throw the spinnerbait, but the package that the spinnerbait came in was like incredibly hard to take the lure out without bending the blades and such. So we're not gonna be throwing the spinner blade yet. I don't know what this design is supposed to imitate. Kind of looks like a bluegill, but it has some wacky colors on it. Yes, fish on, a crankbait. Cool. There are fish in this pond. Wow, this thing's fighting good. Not that big of a bass, but man, I'll take it. Sweet. First bass off the Ozark Trail lures. It is possible, and they do catch fish. This was the crankbait. I'm gonna put the price up on the screen right now. I think it was around $2.36. He's actually taking a poop. So we're gonna let him go back in the water, but it's good to know that they are biting the crankbait. So, do I think this Ozark Trail lure is good? And I would have to say yes, it is good. It feels good. Hooks feel good. I really have no complaints about this lure. It's overall very good, and it's for a solid price of $2.36. So currently in my car, because of how hot it is outside, I'm very, very warm right now. And we're gonna go with the strawberry granola with milk. We're gonna eat this first. It just looks like cereal pretty much. That is what it looks like, guys. As far as flavor, just tastes like cereal. It's like granola with milk and strawberries. That's literally it. Nothing fancy. And it had dehydrated milk in here, milk powder. It tastes very similar to milk. I honestly don't think I would be able to tell the difference. I'd give it out of a 10, probably a 7. And this is a breakfast item, or you could say dessert. I would say it's more of a dessert than a breakfast, but yeah, it was good. Grilled chicken gumbo. It's a delicious spicy chicken gumbo with chicken, sweet corn, bell peppers, okra, onion, and celery. This is what the gumbo looks like dry, and to be honest, it smells phenomenal. Whenever you're cooking these, I just added some water. One thing you want to make sure is you stir it up real good, because if you don't, you're going to get chunks of not pleasant. It's like a chunk of spices all in one scoop, and it's not good. So make sure you really dig in there and get it all stirred up. Just gonna dig right in. This is what it looks like. Grilled chicken gumbo out of a 10. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm just saying that because of the saltiness. There was no reason for it to be this salty. Flavor was probably a 7. I would call this more of a chicken stew than a gumbo because there was no roux to it. I just made it to the pond right here, and it looks all right. I noticed on Fish Brain there was a lot of catches coming out of here, so I thought I'd give it a go. And hoping I can get a fish. There it is. Oh my gosh, what do we have? Oh, please stay on. Wow. What the heck is this? Feels like a snag almost. I bet I snagged the carp. All right. Yeah, we got a fish on. My goodness. I think it's a fish. This can't be a bass. Okay. This can't be a bass. Really haven't gotten a good look on it yet. Yeah, it's a carp. I snagged an Asian carp. Or some type of cat. I snagged it though. That's why it's fighting so weird. We have the fish on. It doesn't feel big. Oh no. It's the smallest fish in the pond. What do we get? Oh, crappie. Interesting. Surprising catch. These lures are catching everything except for bass. Seems to be what's going on today. Very interesting. I was not expecting a crappie at all. I knew they were in there, but I wasn't expecting them. We're gonna throw this jitterbug. From what I'm seeing on Fish Brain is that the majority of the catches out of these ponds are from topwater. From what I'm seeing on Fish Brain, so we're just gonna give this jitterbug a shot. I have a fish on. All right, on the jitterbug, a freaking monster came up and clocked this. I don't know if he's that big, but it was a big blow up. Wow, off the jitterbug. My goodness. I guess he's not huge, but man, I guess he's a good one. Was not expecting that quick. Check it out, that's a good fish. I don't have my scale on me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go back to my car and grab it, but that might be a 2.7. That'll be my guess on this guy. Comparison to my hand, this was 16.5 inches. What do you guys think? How big is this fish? I'm gonna guess 2.5 to 3 pounds. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.